Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kaveh main, the account I made to main an as-of-yet unreleased character, who is a 4-star that I have no guarantee of ever getting. I've been having more anxiety about that as his banner draws near, because as we can see, we have a week left until he comes out, and we have 12,000 primos and 8 intertwined fates, which adds up to 84 wishes. Plus we have star glitter, so with the star glitter we will have 89 wishes, and I also have like a week left of doing Welkins, doing my commissions, everything. So I will have 90 wishes for Kaveh by the time he comes. But the thing about 4 stars is that there's no guarantee that you'll ever get the 4-star that you want. And going into this, I've kind of been like a little bit blasé about that. Like I've kind of been like, oh yeah, well, I'll probably get a few constellations, but as I draw nearer, I start to be worried that, like, what if I do 90 pulls and I don't get a single Kaveh? Because if that happens, I will swipe. Like, I'm not gonna just abandon this series, because I can't get a Kaveh. Like, I will swipe. But I prefer not to, because, like, this account isn't free to play. I bought BP and Welkin, but it is, like, very light spender. I haven't bought any of the, like, the crystal packs. I haven't bought anything besides BP and Welkin. So, I don't want to swipe. I want to just, like, get him and get as many of him as possible, and, like, the ideal is C6, because his C6 looks really fun, but, like, I really have no guarantee of getting him at all, and that's very scary to me. So, I'm just hoping for the Archons to bless me, because, like, it's gonna be rough if I do my 90 pulls and I do not get this man. I will cry. I will cry on camera, and it won't be pretty. But yeah. So everyone, wish me the most luck that you can, and I will do the same. I vow to bless everyone's pulls for Kaveh, because we all deserve to have him, and have as many of him as humanly possible. Speaking of you all, my last video unexpectedly, like, did quite well. Most of my videos get between, like, 50 and 100 views, or, like, we're getting that, or even less than that. It was, like, less than 100 views for most of my videos, and then the latest one just, like, got, like, 4,000 views, and I gained, like, 100 subscribers, which is, bonkers bananas. Thank you all so much. If you are here from that last video, welcome. I'm very glad to have you here, and I really appreciate that you decided to click on my video and you decided to watch it and you thought, hey, I'll subscribe. Like, I really appreciate that, so thank you. I am, like, definitely a new YouTuber, so, like, my videos aren't the best quality. I'm gonna be going home from college in like 2 weeks, so I'm gonna have access to a better computer, and I'm gonna have access to like a desk where I can actually put my mic, because like right now I'm using a headset to record because I don't have like a place to like really set up a better mic. But like pretty soon my audio quality is gonna get better. And my video quality will also probably get better because I will like be able to record more like more easily than I can on my like kind of shitty gaming laptop, because I'll have like an actual PC. So that's something. If you are enjoying these videos but the quality is kind of lacking for you, I am able to say that the quality will get better in pretty soon. The other thing is, I just wanted to say, like, thank you all for being here, and it's been so fun reading your comments and interacting with you all and just like answering your questions, hearing like how much you all also love this character, and it's been really exciting to like be able to talk to people in the comments. And I did get a few comments either asking like what I personally am going to do with my Kaveh, like what are my plans for artifacts for this account, and then I've also had people asking me like just in general like how you use him, like what teams do you build him with, what artifacts do you build him with. So because of that, I thought today it might be helpful for me to like kind of go over my plans for this account. Just kind of like, I have like a little list in my notes app of like kind of what artifacts I'm gonna farm, my like team comps that I want to try out, and just some stuff. And then I also wanted to go over just like basics of like using Kaveh, like what I know. The thing about Kaveh is like I've seen a lot of different like kind of conflicting things online. Like I've seen some people that are like build him Deepwood, and I've seen some people who are like, no, don't use Deepwood, use Guild of Dreams, like you gotta put someone else on Deepwood. And I've seen some people that are like, no, Deepwood's his best set. And then I've seen other people who are like, you gotta use Flower of Paradise Lost. And so there's just like been kind of a lot of not confusion, but just like, you know, different ideas about how to use Kaveh. And so I would like to be the person who does the testing, kind of. Like, I want to try a bunch of different builds and see which one is the best, and I want to, like, make him different builds for different scenarios. On this account, I'm basically never taking him out of the team, right? So, like, for that reason, I'm going to use him for, like, a lot of different things. Like, I know, like, other people have made more, like, mathematical like calculations of like his best possible damage output, and I'm not really that kind of player, but I can give like my own personal advice and opinions. I know I could just Nilu, are you okay? Nilu? I broke Nilu. I mean, she's like, she's breaking it. Good for her. She's free. I love making her say add ass. Like just starting and then cutting her off. Add ass. Funny story about the Palace of Alcazazare. I remember when I was first like running around Sumeru and like exploring and stuff, I came upon this place. And I was, like, so enchanted by it. Like, I just remember looking at it and being like, holy shit, this is, like, the prettiest thing Genshin has ever made. Like, this is so gorgeous. And then, like, lo and behold, I found out later that it was made by Kaveh, who ended up becoming my favorite character. Alrighty. So I am here to talk about my plans. So first of all, I'm just going to talk about Kaveh in general. The main thing about Kaveh's kit is that it's kind of oriented towards bloom. When he does his skill, it pops all the bloom cores in the area. And then when he does his burst, it does the same thing. It kind of like pops the bloom cores very quickly. And it also gives him Dendro infusion in his weapon, so he's just like consistently making more and more cores. So for that reason, like, most people recommend building him for bloom. So for that, the best like bloom set is Flower of Paradise Lost, but Flower of Paradise Lost is in a domain with a set that is basically only useful for Wanderer. You can also put it on like Hazo, you can put it on Zhao, I think. So because of that, the Flower of Paradise Lost domain is less resin efficient to farm than the Deepwood and Gilded Dreams domain. Most people I see recommend either putting Gilded or Deepwood on Kaveh, because chances are you've already farmed that domain a lot, if you've like built any Dendro characters, and also, even if you haven't farmed it a lot, it is a very quick and easy domain to do, and it gives very good art, like both sets are very valuable. So, because of that, the first domain I'm going to be going to on this account is Deepwood Gilded, because Deepwood, it's good for Kaveh as like a main Dendro DPS, but it is also good for like another Dendro character on the same team as him. The main thing about Deepwood is that it shreds Dendro resistance. If you're doing a Dendro DPS, or if you're doing a team with Dendro reactions, you really want someone who holds Deepwood, because that will incredibly increase your damage. On basically every team with Kaveh that I build, someone's going to be holding Deepwood, whether that's him or another Dendro character, or even, like, you can put it on a non-Dendro character, they just, like, can't use it as well. And then the other set is Gilded Dreams, and Gilded Dreams is just, like, all around a very good set. It gives EM and attack, boosts overall damage. So I'm going to be testing both Deepwood Kaveh and Gilded Kaveh, and then eventually I'm also going to be testing Flower of Paradise Lost Kaveh, once I've done more farming for all of the domains that I need to do. As for Kaveh's teams, so the main team that most people think is pretty meta for Kaveh is Kaveh, Nahida, Nilou, and Kokomi, or another Hydro. Kokomi's just the best here because she gives heals. Because Bloom damages your characters as well as the enemies, it's pretty important to have a healer in a Bloom team. Kaveh has a passive that actually heals him when he gets damaged by Bloom cores. However, the other characters in the team don't have access to that passive, and so it's good to have a healer in your Bloom team. Nilou, she needs, in order to be able to do her Bountiful Cores passive, she needs only Hydro and Dendro characters in the team, which is why this team has only Hydro and Dendro. I don't have Nahida nor Kokomi on this account. If Kokomi gets a rerun, I'm gonna pull for her, and next time Nahida has a rerun, after this one, I'm definitely gonna pull for her on this account. I can't spare the primos right now. But you can do other Bloom teams. So my current plan for a Bloom team is Kaveh, Nilou, and then a Dendro, so either if I get Baishu while pulling for Kaveh, if I get Yao Yao, I would really like to put her on that team. She's a very good healer and has very good Dendro application. Or you can use Dendro MC, you can use Kole, you can basically use any Dendro in that slot. It's better to not use alhaitham because alhaitham is also best as an on-field DPS and Kaveh is an on-field DPS, so they kind of fight for field time in that team. You can play them together. Like, there's nothing telling you that you can't play them together. It just might not be as efficient as someone like Yao Yao who can put down her little bunny and it, like, applies Dendro when she is off the field. Oh, she's so cute. She's just a baby. The last character that I'm probably going to have in my Bloom team is either Candace or if I got another Hydro. I would really like a Xingqiu. I haven't gotten a Xingqiu yet, and once I do, he will probably fill that Hydro slot on the Bloom team. So I'm probably going to do Candace and give her a shit ton of ER, and then she will give some Hydro infusion. That's kind of the meta Kaveh team. However, I don't just want to be limited to Dendro and Hydro characters, right? Like, that would be a boring account if, because I'm never taking Kaveh off the team, I never use anyone but the Bloom team. Like, that's boring. So one of the things I want to try is Hyper Bloom. Because as you can see, I have myself a very nice Kukishinobu. She is so good. I love Kukishinobu so much. I have her built on 2 other accounts, but I'm still gonna build her on this one because she's just so fucking good. Kukishinobu is going to be the, like, Hyper Bloom carry, basically. Like, she enables Hyper Bloom. So that team is going to be Kaveh, Kukishinobu, Nilu or another Hydro applier, and then another member that is a flex slot.
I forgot to mention, but you can use an Anemo unit here like Kazuha or Sucrose for crowd control and to pull enemies closer to your Hyperbloom cores.
You can put another Electro. For example, Dory can go in the Hyperbloom team, and then she acts as a battery. Because double Electro gives energy recharge anyway, and then if I put Dory on the team with Kaveh and then have him on field, then he will have a lot of burst up time. That is one of Kaveh's main issues. I forgot to mention. Energy. He really needs energy. His burst costs 80, I believe, and his burst is responsible for the majority of his damage. So, because of that, you want to build EM on him, but you also want ER. One of the ways that you can kind of get around his energy requirements is by giving him another Dendro team member that will act as a battery, and then put, like, Favonius weapons on them, or put him with Dory, because Dory's burst regens energy pretty effectively. I've been playing with her, and her talents are only, like, level 3 or something, and she still regens energy pretty fast. The next type of team that you can do is Spread. So, for Spread, he wants more, well, he wants to be level 90, and I'm already gonna level 90 him, and then he wants strong Electro application. So for that build, I would probably do 2 Electros. I would have, like, between, like, Shinobu, Dory, and Fischl, if I get Fischl, 2 out of those 3 will be on the team with him. You can do a Fridge Bloom team, which is basically where you have a Bloom team, but then you have a Cryo on it to freeze the enemies in place so that they will stay next to the Bloom cores. His skill pops Bloom cores really fast. However, it's still, like, it could be helpful. I do have Layla, I think C1 or C2, and I've been building her on this account. And then another option is a Virgin team, and you can do that with Kaveh, and then a Hydro, and then another Hydro or another Dendro, or an Anemo, and then a Pyro character. I think the two best Pyro characters for Virgin are Toma and Dia. I would either do EM Toma or EM Dia, because Dia can put down her skill and then that will trigger Virgin, and then Toma, if you do his burst, it gives you Pyro Infusion, so then with like every attack you are triggering those Virgins. Obviously that isn't a full comprehensive list of Kaveh teams or teammates. I would say just play him with the characters that you enjoy, like play the game the way you enjoy playing. There's a lot of like fun things I want to try. I want to try giving him like normal attack buffs with Yunjin. If I was able to get Yunjin, it'd be fun to do like a Dendro infused normal attack build Kaveh. Like I'd say if you just want to have like the best damage output, do a Bloom team. But like there's also a lot of other things that you can do with him, and so I don't want to limit myself to just Bloom, and I don't want other people to think like, oh, because his kid is Bloom centered, you have to play him as a Bloom character, because like Dendro is such a versatile element, and it's so OP, and there's just so many fun things you can do with it. Hello and welcome to I'm gonna get my alhaitham main partner to come to my world and help me with weeklies, because I struggle. My partner has C6 alhaitham, and I do not have any character over level 75, so that's what we're working with. I'm just waiting for them to show up. They will help me with Child and the Wolf. If my game ever unfreezes. Oh my god. Alhaitham is really looking at his keys right now on this account. Rude. So inconsiderate. But I guess that's in character for him. It takes my computer literally forever to load whenever I'm in co-op, especially when I'm also on OBS, which is why I like haven't recorded much co-op gameplay, and I don't think I've posted any of it because it's just like such shitty quality. I am gonna be able to play on like a full monitor. Oh my god, they already finished. I was completely frozen and loading until the last few seconds of the battle. Please, God, please, Geosymbol. Please, please, please. Fuck, please, fuck. Please, fuck, please. Okay, there we go. For being so mean. Look at my R5 Zephos. I've gotten one Zephos on 3 accounts. Like, of the 3 accounts I play on, I have gotten one single Zephos. Look at my R5 Zephos. Yeah, well, some of us... I've gotten 3 Key of Caution suits. I've gotten a Key of Caution suit on my main, on my Swords Only account, and on this account. I've gotten 1 Zephos Moonlight, and that was on my main account. And you know how much I pulled on the weapon banner on my main? I got 3 5-star weapons. before one Zephos Moonlight. Granted, like, all of these were earlies. Like, I did, like, one 10 pull just trying to get a Zephos, and then I got Nahita's weapon, and then I did, like, 2 more 10 pulls getting a Zephos, trying to get a Zephos, and I got a Skyward Harp. I did a bunch of pulls to get to the Nilu weapon, which is the one I actually wanted. Do you see this lag?
The night is cold.
This lag is so bad. Also, look at their alhaitham. He's so good. He's so good. Their alhaitham is like god tier, and I can only hope that my Kaveh will be the same, because I mean, like, not as good as the C6 5-star, obviously, but you know, as good as he can possibly be. No, they left before I could send them an emoji. I'll just send them an emoji right now. You don't know a lot about the Geolord. Well, I met him. You can have a silk flower, because there are silk flowers literally right here, and I think it's funny to give him something. You clearly went to great lengths to get this. Sir, there are silk flowers right here. On the other side of this wall. Sir. That's... what a guy. Hi everyone, that's pretty much the end of the video. Just a few things. First of all, the Parade of Providence event just came out today. I have not looked at it yet. Like, I haven't seen any spoilers, I haven't played it at all. I'm very excited. I'm gonna try to do, like, my first impressions, because as you can see, baby girl Kaveh is, like, a very important part of this event, and so I'm gonna do a video. Also, he keeps looking at alhaitham. That's gay. Anyway. He keeps looking at alhaitham, and there's like rainbow over this. But anyway, I'm going to be playing this event while recording, and just that'll be a separate video of just me probably freaking out over Kaveh. And then today's Thursday, and Kaveh's banner comes out on Tuesday, so you should expect the pulling video on Wednesday, probably. The thing is, this does happen to be my finals week. Like, Kaveh's banner comes out a week before my school ends, so it's a little bit hectic right now because I have, like, 5 million essays to write, and so it's very, like, inconvenient timing, but I'm going to try to keep content going, like, this week, because this is such a big week for us Kaveh enjoyers, because Parade of Providence plus his banner coming out in less than a week. So I will be trying to keep up on the videos, and you'll probably see at least 2 new videos within the next week. Unless things go horribly out of plan. But we are going to be doing Parade of Providence on camera, at least some of it, because I know I'm gonna flip my shit about Kaveh being on screen. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Again, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and I hope that you will stick around. And I am so excited for what's to come, even though Hoyo decided to schedule it at, like, the worst possible time for my my sanity. It's still happening, and I'm still super happy and excited. So yeah, see you all in the next video.